So, that great British summer of sport is finally over, and we're back to the overpaid and whinging Premiership for entertainment. But what about the Olympic legacy? The Olympics have been and gone, and apart from some economic benefit and a general feeling that we're better than the rest of the world at quite a lot of things, it might leave no trace. So we need to plan to make sure it results in some lasting benefit to everyone. Government and local councils seem to agree that this would be in the form of making people healthier by getting them to take part in more physical activity. But what? Planners are looking at guidelines for how much open space must be provided with new developments. And by the way, you can have a chance to comment on that on the St Edmundsbury Council website at the moment. But that's no use if no one's going to use the space. So how do we get people to be more active? How do they find time in their busy lives for physical activity? And where can they do it? The leisure centre? The gym? Costly. And that's why I'm here, standing beside a very cheap piece of equipment to help you become more active and therefore healthier. It's called a parking space. It's quite simple to operate, really, and almost anyone can do it. You know, when you nip down to the town to get your ciggies, your magazine, your burger, you barge your way through the High Street or Queen Street over the curbs and ramps that are so annoyingly inconvenient, across that ridiculous double yellow line and up against the doorstep of the pizza shop. There are so many other people about, making it such a struggle to force your way onto the pavement and off it again when you return to your vehicle. This little gadget is one of lots of little rectangles drawn in white lines in a wide open space that is a breeze to access. It's a few yards away from the street, so it gives you the useful opportunity to burn off some of those calories before you put them on again. In the evenings it's free, and during the daytime it costs you, 50p, which is a huge saving over the gym. Why are people so lazy nowadays? The answer is probably because we let them be. If the legacy could change that, it really would be a legacy. And before you mention the dreaded phrase blue badge holder, let me remind you that we spent 2 weeks marvelling at the brilliance of the Paralympians, those wonderful disabled people who focus on what they can do rather than what they can't do. So why do 93 blue badge holders need to access Haverhill High Street every 2 hours for 6 dedicated parking spaces? And they're not just from Haverhill either, but from all over. The town has become a soft touch for them. They say it's because they have to pay to use one of these little gadgets, these parking spaces. I think charging them is a bit harsh. But that's the equality they've fought so hard and so admirably for. So let's all, able and less able, get fitter by using one of these little things. End of commercial.